Yes, yes, yes. CR here from godisgeek.com, talking today with my friend Michael Condrey from Sledgehammer Games. How you doing?
Good to see you again,
Yeah, it's good to
Calvin.
see you, man. What was the last time? London, Modern Warfare 3 reveal?
Probably. Yeah, it's been too
It's
long.
been a while since
Yeah,
then.
glad you're back.
Yeah, it's always good to be back, seeing new COD, your first solo gig.
I know, right?
The pressure's on.
Did we blow your mind in
Can
there?
can you deliver?
I sure hope so. I don't know. You were in there. What'd you see?
It's looking good. It's looking
Yeah.
a lot different, a lot higher res than we've ever
Yeah.
seen a COD game, for instance.
Yeah.
But we're going to see a lot more technology this time around, aren't we?
Man, 3 years, right? Sledgehammer Games.
Yep.
As you know, we finished Modern Warfare 3 3 years ago, and really we're given an opportunity as the new lead studio to go after next gen, a true Call of Duty next gen. So we built a new engine, right? We went after a new narrative.
Yep.
We got Kevin Spacey. We got the exoskeleton, right, and all the crazy new things you can do, which you saw in these in the Soul demo with Boost, and you saw in
Right.
Biolab with Cloak. I mean, dude, this is everything you love about Call of Duty, but this is a new era for Call of Duty.
Yeah, so let's focus on that new engine. The first thing we saw in the demo was the facial technology, the pupils
Yeah.
dilating, um, and of course the exosuit, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
What more have you been able to do that you wouldn't be able to do without a 3-year cycle?
Yeah, no, look, it was amazing that we had an extra year to really focus on everything from making the narrative great to new gameplay prototypes, but really the tech was a big push for us. True next gen. So Sledgehammer Games was just focused on Xbox One, PS4, and high-end PCs.
Yeah.
And we had one goal: take advantage of every last bit of horsepower. And so, yeah, we have a new physics system, a new rendering system, a new lighting system, new character and animation systems, new AI, new behavior types. I mean, you name it. And I think married that with Hollywood techniques. We're shooting on the same set as Avatar 2,
Right.
and we're using top-end light stage technologies for character modeling. Like well, you saw it. We just couldn't have done that on the last gen.
Yeah, I noticed some little things as well that stood out to me. For example, there's a soldier standing on some logs. You shoot the logs, they fall down. That's one way of getting the soldier, using their environment.
Yeah.
So the physics are definitely there as well.
Yeah, it's been 3 great years, and it provided a lot of opportunity, and we're pretty proud of what we had to show. And you know, visually, I think like you mentioned, we're really proud of that. And then new audio system. I don't even know if I mentioned that last time, but rewrote the audio system. We have a Don Vecca and his team. Um, you know, well, when you hear it, it's a new era for audio for
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
I noticed the HUD was very scaled back. Is that just for this
Yeah.
demo, or are you trying to make it more
Ye-
cinematic?
Yeah, it's that HUD is reflective of the system we call augmented reality, and it's what you saw is what we're going after. So, everything you're going to see in this game is based off of research that we've done about technologies that are here or technologies of tomorrow for the advanced soldier. And
Yeah.
when you think about Google Glass and the ability to real time give information to people, like soldiers of tomorrow will have that. So
Yeah.
we've integrated all of the HUD elements into your augmented reality, so the screen looks beautiful. It's crisp, it's clean. You get the information when you need it.
Yeah.
It's not cluttered. The ammo counter's off the gun. I mean, we know this is what soldiers of tomorrow will have, and I think what you saw today shows it's a pretty great look for Call of Duty.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it does work, doesn't it?
Yep. So let's talk about the exoskeleton.
Ah, yeah,
Because
my favorite.
it's perfect timing. It's pop
Yeah.
culture right now. I just went to see Edge of Tomorrow the other day.
Yeah.
So, what was the thinking behind that? Like, where
Yeah.
did that come from?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's funny between Elysium and Edge of Tomorrow and Oblivion and heck, I saw a thing. The U.S. government announced they have a working Gen 1 EXO ready to go into the field. Now we came off of MW3 nearly 3 years ago, and the EXO and what it allowed the advanced soldier to do was one of the first prototypes we did. So boost jump, for example, 2.5 years ago we came up with that idea, long before it ever became really as pop culture as it is today. So in many ways we're like, man, we were so ahead of the curve on this. It's great to see it coming together. And so yeah, fans who see Edge of Tomorrow and then
Yeah.
get to play it in Advanced Warfare in November, we think that's pretty
It's
cool.
weird how that comes around.
Yeah, it really is. And it's everywhere now. I mean, we're watching medical TED Talks about medical uses as well as military uses, and that applies beyond the EXO too. I mean, we're seeing it in directed energy weapons and smart grenades and vehicles of tomorrow and new ways to interact through augmented reality. Like everything in this game, we can point to a piece of research and say this is real. This is not science fiction.
Even the cloak.
Even the cloak. Oh, it'll blow your mind the amount of cloak technology that is in development today.
That's kind of scary.
It's interesting. There's a lot of things that maybe taken by themselves might seem like, holy crap, I can't believe that the military is actually working on that. Now, you put it in context, like GPS was developed by the military, right? And we all use it today to do just about anything, right? So these technologies, I think, will advance a lot of really great things for us. Like I said, the exoskeleton that started in the military is really now being used to restore movement to paraplegics. So there's a lot of ways this is going to help us, but it's also pretty kind of crazy what's coming. It's closer than you think.
So in the game, throughout the game, your suit does different things, doesn't it? At different
does.
times. So
Yeah.
what can we see?
Yeah, the exoskeleton, the heart and soul of the advanced soldier in advanced warfare, man, it's a game changer. Really, hands down, from being faster, stronger, like you saw, you could rip doors off cars for improvised shields. You can boost jump. I mean, adding verticality to Call of Duty, that's new and super fun. And strength, these power melees, and you've got grapple and repel climb, and you've got, off the controller changes like Exo Burst, which allows you to dodge left and right to get out of combat, and man, overdrive, which you kind of get to overclock your Exo, which allows you to kind of move faster than the world around you, so you get a little bit of a focus time when you're kind of in these crazy combat scenarios. It's a game changer.
It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Also, the weapons are changing too.
Yep, that's right.
I saw some new grenades. I saw some like heat ray grenades, which are pretty cool, like wall hacks basically. And there's the grenades that you throw when they hover and then they zoom towards your target.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it starts with what we developed as the variable grenade, and we think this is really cool. So you have a lethal and a tactical grenade, both of which have multiple sort of functions. And so when you pull out the grenade, you pick, do you want threat detection? Brand new. You toss it into the world, it identifies the enemies, and it sends a signal back to your augmented reality, so it helps you pick out what's going on in the world. You can switch it again to smart grenade, and this is sort of an auto-targeting grenade. We know this technology exists, as well as contact grenades and Simtex and just smoke and flash and everything you're used to in really cool ways. And same thing with weapons. Brand new directed energy weapon class, right? Weaponized energy. This is real, man. This stuff is on the battlefield. Now, they haven't figured out how to battery power it yet. Like, it takes too much energy, but in the next 50 years when they figure that out, it will be in the hands of tomorrow's soldier.
Okay. So are we going to see some of that stuff outside of single player as well?
Ah, yeah, you can imagine.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, so the Exo and all of the things we've talked about, from weapons, is the advanced soldier, and the advanced soldier is in co-op and multiplayer. So you can imagine all the things you've seen, what the possibilities that might bring to multiplayer when we're able to talk more about it.
Yeah, I imagine that's going to be some crazy balancing.
Ah, yeah. Well, look, the team's been focused on it from day one, and we know we have to get it right. We know we're standing on the shoulders of giants with some amazing multiplayer experiences from Black Ops 2 and others, and so getting the balance right, 100%.
Is there a set of guidelines that you had to stick to say this is a Call of Duty game, or because it's a new title with Advanced Warfare, did you get to just do whatever you wanted?
Well, it was great. We know from the fans, and we've got amazing fans, right? 40 million strong, giving us lots of great feedback that we take very serious, that there are some things that they just demand, right? And from how the map design is to the speed to the feel of the gun ADS to 60 frames per second. We know there's some things in there that are core to making sure it's fun, right? We know the fiction has to be relatable and grounded, right? It has to be something you can believe is going to happen. It has to have a story and a narrative that you want to be attached to. But Activision said, hey, Sledgehammer, new studio, 3 years, take some risks. Put your mark on this thing. And I think from our pedigree, from the original creators of Dead Space to our learnings from MW3, coming together, we've done some pretty neat new things.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of it.
Yeah, I can't wait to play with you, November 4.
Yeah, so what's your kill to death ratio on Modern Warfare 3 at the moment?
Well, listen, measuring KDs, I don't know.
It's an important figure.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I play a lot. I'm not great. So Modern Warfare 3 right now, I'm probably 1.05.
You're above 1.0, so that's fine,
Yeah, I am. I generally am lucky if I stay right about the one run mark. So there are clearly people far better than me out there. And man, we love the esports community. We love the competitive space. We've got guys on our team that came from it. So when I see them play, trust me, I know I'm not that good. But 1.0 is not so bad.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for that.
Thank you, Kelvin.
Always good to chat. One more question we like to ask everybody is,
sure.
Tomorrow's ketchup, where do you keep it? Fridge or cupboard?
Tomorrow's ketchup?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably still on the plate from last night.
Nice. That's an original answer. There you go.